Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what up? Today we're tapping in, seeing what's happening with the sun, moon, and rising sign of Cancer. We're going to tap in and see what's happening in the next 48 hours, okay? If this do resonate or help, hit the like, comment, subscribe, join the tribe, share, and thank you guys so much for showing support to my channel. We could tap right in because I already shuffled and prayed over the cards. So let's see what the Holy Spirit has to my Cancer collective. Holy Spirit, next 48 hours, what is it that you want Cancer to know? Next 48 hours, Spirit, what message do we have for my Cancer collective, okay? So you have infinity, eternal, and past life, and you have controversial, assessing new perspectives, okay? Someone could have an infinity tattoo. Somebody here could be pregnant. You could also be dealing with a situation where you have like a grown baby adult. It's like they're older in age, but they still act like a child in some type of way, shape, or form. For some of you guys, you are extremely pregnant and you're ready to have your child already, okay? You could be going into birth or pre-birth in the next 48 hours. But I feel like you're starting to have like a new perspective when it comes to something spiritual. It feels like a spiritual connection, a spirit baby. You could be looking at something as like a past life soulmate, a past life soul friend, past life soul tribe when it comes to like your friends or family. Or you could be looking at something as a past life karmic, okay? With that snake there biting its own tail. So you're starting to see a situation in the next 48 hours in a spiritual sense. What do we have for Cancer? Holy Spirit. The Two of Coins. Okay, so I see you weighing your options. So you could be basically coming to terms with, should I go with this job or that job? Should I go with this person or that person? You get what I'm saying? Should I do this or should I do that? What's the Two of Coins? Yeah, the Three of Coins wanted to come out. It could be collaboration. Should I work with this or work with that person? Should I work on this or work on that? Okay, so you have the World card. Okay, so I see you like, fuck it, I'ma just not deal with neither side. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. What's the World? The Ten of Cups. Okay, so maybe it's like your dad's side and your mom's side wanting you to pick a side, and you like, fuck it, I'm just not gonna fuck with family at all. This could be like baby mothers, baby dads. You get what I'm saying? You have more than one, and they like, what you gonna do? You gonna take care of this kid or you gonna take care of that one? You're like, fuck it, I'm not gonna take care of none of them. It's giving that type of energy. So who you gonna support? This one or that one? You like, fuck it, I'm not gonna support nobody. What's the Ten of Cups? The Queen of Cups. Yeah, because I feel like honestly you don't want to choose. You get what I'm saying? You want to remain genuine and basically neutral in a situation here. What's this Queen of Cups? The Empress. I feel like you genuinely just want to like expand. You just want to grow. You get what I'm saying? You ain't really trying to choose sides, or you know, you want to be neutral. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like maybe you choosing sides is like restricting your growth in some type of way. It's stopping your manifestations in some type of way. Something that you're trying to birth for yourself. You may have your own kids to deal with, or you could be married, so you have your own household type of energy. If it's support, it's like you got your own business that you're worried about, or your own job. You get what I'm saying? It's like I got my own shit that I'm trying to worry about. You could have a Libra or Taurus rising. You could be dealing with one. What's this Empress energy? Something could be significant about a maternal figure as well. There you go. Chariot. So some of you guys, Cancer, you could be traveling in the next 48 hours. What's this Chariot energy? Page of Coins in reverse. Okay. Yeah, I feel like if you gotta catch Lyft or Uber or something, I wouldn't trust it in the next 48 hours. Or if something is funny, something is off about traveling somewhere, I wouldn't trust it. Just don't go. This could also be like a car breaking down or a train breaking down. You know, this is like traveling somewhere, and it's like for example, let's say that you traveling to Dollar General because you need some milk. It's like showing up there is closed. It's giving that type of energy. So just be mindful of that, like wasting some type of time. What's the Page of Coins in reverse? Something's not manifesting. The Queen of Coins. Yeah, I feel like you're ready to like make a purchase, or you're ready to like maybe move somewhere. So let's say you're moving somewhere and it's like you travel to the house to go see it, the landlord doesn't show up, or you go for a job interview, the manager is not in. It's giving that type of energy. What's this Queen of Coins? The Seven of Swords. Yeah, I feel like it's something fishy about something. So if you're into like real estate or something like that, you get what I'm saying, just be mindful. It's like, yeah, I want to come look at this property, you get what I'm saying, you get there and the landlord isn't there. The numbers on the locks don't work, you know, in case it's like self-show, or like I said, you're going for an interview and a manager isn't there. Like something fishy going on here, you get what I'm saying? What's the Seven of Swords energy? The Queen of Swords. So I feel like you do get in touch with somebody in the next 48 hours. What's this Queen of Swords? Okay, the Emperor. So you do get in touch with somebody. You get in touch with the manager, the boss, the person in charge. Could be dealing with an Aries. What's this Emperor energy for Cancer? The Lovers. Gemini energy. Okay, so you get in touch with the boss, you get in touch with the manager, you get in touch with the person who has some type of authority over this. So maybe like the manager's not in place, but then you call like HR, you know, the people who maybe have sent you to have this interview. You're like, yeah, this person is not there. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like they give you like an ultimatum. What's this Lover's energy, Spirit? The Six of Wands. Okay. What is the Six of Wands energy? Three of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like in the next 48 hours here, it's like you're going to waste a little bit of your time, Cancer. Because, okay, so I feel like before you even head out to travel, you know what I'm saying? There's like some, can you make a decision type of energy. And I feel like it's like maybe baby moms, baby dad, family members that want you to choose, or supporters. You're going to support this or you're going to support that, or whatever the case is. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like you're like, yeah, I'm going to stay neutral. I'm going to just worry about my shit. I'm trying to manifest. I'm trying to birth something new for myself. I got my own shit going on type of energy. You get what I'm saying? I feel like these people don't feel no ill way towards that. It's like your decision, right? Now, I do feel like you basically wanting to do what you want to do, to manifest what you want. You get what I'm saying? It's like you get there though, and there's some type of problem with the Page of Coins in reverse. I feel like you're ready to like spend money, or you're ready to be grounded somewhere. You're ready to do something with the Queen of Coins, where you're seeing long term, right? But they're not there. Something fishy's going on. So I feel like in the next 48 hours, you end up speaking to like the boss or whoever's in charge of whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, right? And I feel like you speaking with them, y'all able to come to some type of agreement with the Lover's energy. I feel like y'all come to some type of agreement on compromise, and it's like a win-win on both sides. So this person might be like, well, you know, that property right there, that's why the landlord wasn't there, because whatever happened. So if you would like to look at this other property, you get what I'm saying, at this other location, that one's pretty the same thing, the same price, or whatever the case is. It's in better condition, and I'm gonna make sure the landlord is there. You get what I'm saying? Or you could come up into my office. Are you free tomorrow? You could come to my office tomorrow. We could hold the interview. You get what I'm saying? And I'll interview you myself. And then you can choose what location is best for you. You get what I'm saying? That you want to work at. So I feel like, you know, this is like a win-win for both of you guys. But I do feel like it's a little a loss for what you initially was trying to manifest. What's the Page of Coins in reverse? But you still have another option. Yeah, Judgment. You can have a Libra moon, okay? Or you could be dealing with a Libra. But I feel like, you know, you're taking it in a spiritual sense, the overall energy. You're like, okay, that rejection or that not working out must be God, basically judgment, giving me a second chance for something better. It's like that property is better. The location you showed up to, that was going to be your only option, right? You were going to get interviewed by whatever manager is at that location, and now it's like you go over that manager's head and you go to the boss, you get what I'm saying? And they're like, well, which one is closer to your home? You get what I'm saying? And you're like, well, this location, and now you could work there instead. You get what I'm saying? And now you like personally met the boss type of energy, you know, so maybe that connection makes it easier to climb the ladder. It's like a win-win situation. So you could be looking at something like, okay, God giving me a second chance. What's this judgment spirit for Cancer? The 5 of Cups, the 10 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, I feel like it's like some type of loss or a huge disappointment. But the 5 of Cups also speaks of crying over spilled milk. You get what I'm saying? It's not that big of a deal, especially with the 10 of Wands in reverse. After that, it's like, I feel like that's why you don't stress. Because at least in the next 48 hours, you do get to contact this Emperor, somebody here who's like the boss. Someone who has true, real authority. What's this 3 of Coins to the 6 of Wands for Cancer spirit? The King of Swords, yeah. I feel like you're conversating with someone who's very smart, very intellectual. They make really logical decisions. You get what I'm saying? I feel like y'all having a really honest conversation with each other. There could be some disagreements at first because you're pissed, you're upset at this. I wouldn't call it a delay. You get what I'm saying? But I would call it like it's a small problem. It shouldn't have been like that. But I do feel like you're dealing with somebody very intellectual, someone very smart. Okay, the Page of Cups, yeah, they're gonna apologize. You get what I'm saying? The Knight of Wands, like they're gonna make you feel comfortable with moving forward. Like your passion's not gonna be knocked away. It's not gonna turn you off. It's not gonna fuck up anything. It's given that God give you a second chance to have something better. Because with the 7 of Swords energy, it makes me feel like something was up, something was fishy with the first initiated thing anyway. What's the 7 of Swords? The King of Cups, the 6 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like this is a person here that like to like, let's say it's property. The pictures is not looking the same as the actual property. If this is a job, you get what I'm saying? This could be someone who gets people to basically leave reviews, happy reviews, before they even actually have some type of experience or whatever this is. You get what I'm saying? I feel like with the 7 of Swords, King of Cups, 6 of Cups, I feel like this is someone here who, like, they act nice. That's the plot. They act really nice. They act like they're creative. They act nurturing. They act like they got goals and stuff like that. What's the 6 of Cups? The Ace of Swords, yeah. For some of you, someone could be hiding children. They could have been hiding children for a really long time with the 6 of Cups. Or they're hiding someone that they love from the past. If this is like a love situation, and maybe you wanted to be in a relationship, be in a marriage with somebody, but they were hiding something. And then it's like you start talking to somebody else and they're more your speed. You get what I'm saying? That's your twin flame, your soulmate. And you guys actually work well together. You have a conversation. Maybe you didn't like them at first because you see them as like bossy or arrogant or something like that. But then it's like y'all get on the same page and they're like, you know, I apologize. That's not, you know, I wasn't trying to come off like that type of energy. So I feel like you see the truth of the situation and you're like, okay, that was God basically doing that to give me a second chance to have a better outcome. Okay? Yeah, the 4 of Coins. Yeah, because I feel like whatever you were dealing with first, that was supposed to be what was supposed to be seen. You get what I'm saying? Somebody's gonna tell you whatever you want to hear. But I feel like this is just to like keep control or keep you holding on to this, or they could be struggling with money or struggling with retaining people. So you were gonna get hired anyway. You get what I'm saying? But just so happened when it was time for your interview, they were out of the office. They were gonna let you spend your money on his property, knowing that it's a whole bunch of shit messed up with it, but just so happened they weren't able to show up to show you the property. Just so happened it was the wrong code, and that made you look at it funny and you walked away. It's giving that type of energy, okay? So I feel like it doesn't kill your spunk. You start to look at things from a spiritual view, and you're like, okay, that's protection. You get what I'm saying? I ain't gonna let it ruin me. Let me call this emperor and let me see what's up. And then you realize that's a way better situation. This is your reading, Cancer. I hope it helped. If it did, please hit the like, comment, subscribe, join the tribe, share. I love you guys so much. Peace out.